Oh, it drifted. Did you guys see? Guys, please stop it. What is your purpose?
Situation. Me and Joanna situation go all the way back to before we became married. And we're gonna get to that. This is just someone in June of 2017 and connect with her. I wanted to start. Maybe this one. This one's at the very beginning, and those are the ones I'm looking for. Let her know what was going on. I'm trying to explain how panic attacks work when you have only a few days and you're screwed on a little baby. And here's the part where she starts telling me all sorts of magically proven stuff. She calls it scientific. It's not. I needed to explain to her what the issue was, and it was so difficult to explain. And well, in texting or typing, it takes forever. And I keep trying to explain to her that please don't type, please comment. And she starts giving me all this pretty white girl bullshit. Excuse me. But she's also pretty white. And there ain't a whole hell of a lot. She's able to understand about my life. She's, first of all, got a family that cares. And that doesn't count for a lot. Anyway, this isn't the part that I'm looking for. I asked her to stop typing, and she just keeps typing. I'm having a serious panic attack because of all the stuff that she was typing at me at the time. And she was a bunch of assumptions, and of course, much love. She just won't stop typing. All right. This is another one of those people who wanted to tell me they love me and that I'm family, and they didn't want to do friend or family shit. They certainly didn't do what a loved one would do. They made it incredibly impossible. When she did talk to me, it was like throwing the worst pain in the butt. Here they are. She's telling me all about herself. myself at this point.
No, we're about to like daddy.
And I get that she had stuff, but it wasn't the money that I needed. I needed help stopping the abuse I was going through, and I couldn't even get her to hear it. Of course, she tells me she loves me again, and calls me family. Of course, that went right out the window as soon as Natalie disappeared. And here's the thing. I was trying to explain it to her, and she just kept on typing this argumentative, pretty white girl stuff. Like, I didn't even get to explain what was going on, and by the time I was able to, she finally gets the point, you know. I mean, here I am, you can see, I'm jumping through all these hoops. I'm going to see 2 different therapists, 3 different therapists at this point. Nicole Gerald, Nicole Peralta, and Jeff Ritter. For the steering column, that's the same issue I had in Virginia. It was an ongoing issue with the car. It also happened to David and Laura Nelson, the ones I bought it from. But this is all obviously back in 2017. I'm trying to get help. And they're offering to help, you know, the money stuff. Anyway, by we, I did everything that I could. As far as trying to tear into the steering wheel, I didn't know exactly what was wrong with it. And I didn't find out how to fix it until after Natalie was killed. David Nelson got a hold of me, or I got a hold of him and let me know. I was looking at trying to buy a new steering rack because I didn't know how to fix it. And of course, I let her know where I was at. I was at David and, or no, not David and Laura Nelson's Leitha Plunkett and Ken Wilson. Anyway, people keep wanting to think that sending me money and telling me pretty words is the help that I need. You know, when you see the stuff that I'm going through, it literally on this date, I'm getting messed with by Tim Beeson. He's threatening to kill me and threatening to kill my family. On July 30th. You know, and I was so trying to get help. And it just didn't matter. And of course, she typed blood in that. I didn't assume Joanna Taylor Smith wanted to touch my parts or anything creepy like that. Let's see. Anyway, I'm trying to get to the part where that's Ken and Leah's old address. They don't live there anymore. And they did finally show up. I wish I'd have been able to have that phone so I could show the messages between them and I think that's in another file here somewhere. And, you know, August 29th, 2017, she finally got back to me, but hadn't called, obviously. I was going back and forth between Nebraska and Colorado going to all these therapy appointments, because all these therapy appointments are supposed to help me to get Tim Beeson to stop. They're supposed to be able to help me to get my predators to stop being predatory. I mean, I was going through all these hoops. I was told that I couldn't get the help I needed in Nebraska, so I had to go to the Front Range. So I was in Colorado staying at Ken and Leah's. It was just not easy. Now there was rides and they did help me, and that was nice. I don't think it's on this situation. I think it was at a later date. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what was going on at this point in time. I think it might have been moving a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure. And here's the thing, I really needed people to stop telling me what to do, what to think, and what to feel, and shut up and listen. I mean, at this point, it'd been almost a year. I mean, Joanna's gonna help, and she's offering money, and she's offering time, and the time's not showing, and the money's not showing, and the money's not even the important thing. It's the time to try to get a stop put to this. I was trying to be as civil as possible, and she's just busy typing, like, please call me and listen. And then she was wanting me to put it in a journal. Like, I'd been doing a journal by that point, by the way, not quite the same way, but I was right before I started doing it on video because it was just too much to write down. And obviously it was aggravating me to write or type because what I needed was somebody to listen. Just like back then, I need the same thing now. It takes too much out of me for me to write it. Most of these people don't listen to this. In effect, it sucks. Anyway, she tells me I'm a genius in my writings and so on and so forth. Yeah, I used to be a pretty good writer. What she wouldn't understand is that I was being abused everywhere I went. And I'm trying at this point real hard to be as patient as I can. She just typing pretty stuff at me. I mean, I'm seriously doing the best I can, going through everything that I can, trying to make everybody happy. Because if I make everybody happy, maybe they'll help. Maybe they'll listen, but they wouldn't help. And they type pretty stuff, but they never do anything to stop it. What she didn't understand is that I really did need a dog, and I needed Maddie Bone and Natalie to put a stop to this. It was not okay that Tim Beeson and all that, and here it is, I just blow it all up on her. I drop all of it on her. This is September 11th, 2017. This is about a month before Ken and Leah ripped me off for a bunch of money and kept the process up. This is also the point in time where I made the Michelle Brannick post, or the Michelle Brannick profile. Jamie Curtis had bought me a tablet, and I used that tablet to make a fake profile so I could destroy my real profile and commit suicide, and you're going to get to see here why. I was trying to explain to her that I needed Maddie and Natalie to stop what was going on. I mean, I was being harmed by a lot of people. And I explained it to her. And I was honest. I let her know that I did have a plan. Absolutely. She didn't do anything. She said that she was going to help, but it wasn't. I didn't need the Vicodin as medicine. I needed people to stop threatening me, stop harassing me, stop assaulting me, stop telling me they were going to kill my family. And here's Joanna Taylor Smith. People wanted to pretend she was a fake profile that I made up. No, I know her in real life. And this is September 11th, 2017. This is before Natalie was killed. I typed here, I need Virginia out of my head. I need Natalie for that. I need to be held. I need someone other than Natalie for that. I need someone consistent in my life. I never had that. And here's the thing. I mean, by this point, I've been reaching out to Joanna Taylor Smith since I was in Virginia and all this stuff started. I mean, she's not getting it. She's not understanding it. In order to get the Virginia stuff out of my head, I needed people to stop harming me. But Joanna Taylor Smith typing pretty stuff, and I'm sure you will find it. Are you fucking kidding me? How are you sure of that? How do you know? People like to say they're sure of an awful lot of things, but here's the thing. This shows that I was trying to get help. She types, you do not need her even though your mind tells you that. Well, I was being assaulted over things that did not happen. I didn't need Natalie for that. I needed her and Maddie to knock off the stuff that was going on. Maddie Boa obviously was not going to put a stop to it and tell the truth. Obviously, Tim Beeson was just going to continue his stuff. I mean, I needed this stuff to stop. And mind you, there kept on continuing to be messages and phone calls from Natalie's boyfriend and messages from Tim Beeson. And God, it just sucked. Here's where I really let her know it. I mean, it's still September 11th, 2017. I do need her to help stop my panic attack. I need her to call off the dogs, and I need it now. I tried everything else. And you see this? I did try everything else. It says the number of people who continue to fuck with me over her opinion just makes me want to. Let's see. Just makes me want to tear them in half. You know, I mean, that seriously was such a screwed up situation. Not just threatening to kill my family, also assaulting me, threatening to kill me. Yeah, I just wanted it to stop. None of these people were there for any of it. They were all harming me over somebody who wasn't there for any of it. I typed, I would rather be dead than listen to people who won't hear me. People who won't try to understand but keep telling me how to think and feel. They have people in their lives. I have nobody in my life. Nobody at all who is consistent after 36 years, because I was only 36 at the time. The news claimed I was 42. I'm 42 now. After 36 years, I'm tired of kids who have that telling me, and mind you, she's not a kid, but she's pretty young. She's like 19 or 20 at the time. I typed, I'm tired of kids who have that telling me I don't need it. Like when she got into trouble for selling drugs, her parents bailed her out of jail. You know, she didn't have to worry about any of the things the rest of the people she was arrested with got in trouble for. She typed, people are still taking shit to you about that. September 11th, still September 11th. Type, not just talking shit, that I can handle. Having my life and my family threatened. Having my life and my family threatened. Being spat on and assaulted. Those parts. My head is fucked. So she typed, who is saying those things? I typed, you want the whole list? Fact is, Natalie could stop. You know, just by talking to me, she could end at least part of the hell she put me through. Natalie needs to tell them to stop. She typed, I would love a list just to know, yes. And I typed, there's about 60, starting with Tim Beeson, Maverick, and Maddie. She typed Maddie Boa, question mark. I got the messages with Maddie Boa too, just so you know. She also typed, Maverick is a little fuck and nothing to worry about. Is he still talking to you? I typed, fuck no, he ain't. If I see him, I expect him to keep his word. See, here's the thing, Maverick had told me he was going to kill me, so I was hoping he'd keep his word. I said, yes, maid boy. I was actually trying to type Maddie Boa. I typed, yes, maid boy, when I hurt my back, Natalie and maid, supposed to be Maddie again, were the only people to show me they gave a shit. Lost them both over a series of shitty situations and wasn't worth talking to. Yet they have no problems telling 400 people what a piece of shit I am. Maddie Boa, not maid boy. She typed okay, or not okay in the slightest. Oh, here it is. Not okay in the slightest. I really feel the need to do something about this. I'm really good at talking to people, and I am on good terms with Maddie. They must simply not understand what the fuck they're creating. They didn't. They didn't care. They didn't care who hurt me, or who threatened me, or who harmed me, or who assaulted me. None of it mattered. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. But Joanna, right here, it's September 11th still on this. It says, Maddie wasn't there in Virginia. I wanted to take her with, but probation wouldn't let her. Thank you, man. I wanted to take her, but probation wouldn't let her miss her so much. Maddie Boy. I don't want to care about her. I just can't stop loving once I start. I am obviously still talking about Maddie Boy. I am angry at how I've been treated, but I don't want to hurt her. I want to hug her and tell her I miss her, and I hate crying over her. I hate that it was the phone that ruined everything. See, that's the thing, is that it was the phone that Alicia Bollinger gave me for my birthday that was the problem with that, doing its own thing. And it was Natalie Bollinger's old phone. That's why I needed to get my predators into court. Maddie Boa and Alicia Bollinger and Natalie Bollinger all knew about that phone. They knew it was broken. They knew that's where the problems were from. On my end, anyway. And I was arguing with some racists at the time. But anyway, this is almost a year after. I want to hug her and tell her I miss her, and I hate crying over her, and I hate that it was a phone that ruined everything. She typed, I feel you, sweetheart. Maddie is a good person, and we talk sometimes. She just does not realize, and I think I can help. But she didn't. Obviously, I had to expose the situation in December in the most horrible of ways, and you guys know how that ended up. I wish you could have helped on my birthday. I lost too many people since then. It's not the threats or meanness that bothers me. It's the reminder of the loss they represent. That maybe you have not fully lost all of them. I don't think you fully lost Maddie. Maddie didn't give a crap. She's the one that spread the rumors that people were assaulting her over things that never happened. She's just mad at me. Anyway, I typed, I didn't do anything to lose Maddie. I got sold of her on my way out of Virginia. She wouldn't talk to me, called me creepy. 8 months of how she could have tried at any point to care. She went out of her way not to. Natalie didn't keep her word. I didn't choose that. She was going to kill herself, and the next day she ran her car into a telephone pole. By the way, it turned out it was actually just a couple of hours later. I didn't find that out until way later, after she was already dead. At this point right here, September 11th, 2017, Natalie's still alive at this point. Anyway, it says Natalie didn't keep her word. I didn't choose that. She was going to kill herself, and the next day she ran her car into a telephone pole, so I left for Virginia. Now I get treated like shit, and the only place I ever called home, that was Fort Colorado, by the way. I typed, I tried to talk, but if it's not one-on-one, nobody listens. Like the ride to Nebraska, I was completely overwhelmed by being interrupted nonstop by you and Derek. And they did give me a ride. They just wouldn't stop talking to each other. Like each one of them wanted to interrupt each other a lot. Tell each other, well, it's my turn, it's my turn, it's my turn. Well, when's it going to be Sean's turn? You know? Anyway, it says, and I never got to say what I needed to. Let's see. And I never got to say what I needed to. Here I am now texting, which makes it worse. But it's all I got. I got a new phone so I can call folks, but I have no numbers and I need someone to talk to, but it's midnight and I really wish I had like a enough. You get to see that. I mean, seriously, I needed the help. I needed it to stop. I knew if somebody didn't step in, and by this point it'd been going on almost a year, it needed to stop. People need to stop telling me all this pretty white girl BS and understand that I was being assaulted. I typed, I hate typing, everything comes out wrong. I typed, I'm so sorry, Sean, we're about to go to sleep. Don't worry, you're all good. Neither of them know what the fuck is up or down or left or right. I'm sorry people are shitty sometimes. We should talk on the phone tomorrow. I type, I am sorry, I can't make it stop without Natalie. Good people are for shitting on. I finally had the cash for Vicodin and fuck them both. I care about them enough to kill myself if that makes them feel safe, so be it. I mean, seriously, I needed it to just stop. That's all I needed. See, for all this time, I wasn't trying to rekindle a friendship with Natalie. I needed her to be friends with me for one day. One day, just long enough to find out what was going on and ask these people to stop. Anyway, I typed, I'm sorry, I can't make it stop without Natalie. Good people are for shitting on. I finally have the cash for Vicodin and fucked them both. Oh, wait, we're at her part now. She typed that as a twisted view of reality, and if you take your life, you might as well be saying fuck you to me and every person you care about. That's the thing, they've been telling me fuck you by ignoring the situation, not listening. I mean, this is already December, and here she's just finally trying to understand. You know, by this point, I've already had to go to YouTube or had to go to Facebook to speak out there about what's going on because I couldn't take screenshots and post them up. I didn't know how. Anyway, she starts making it about her and about how I'm being selfish and so on and so forth. No, I'd asked for help, for the help that I needed. I'd asked repeatedly, and she wasn't taking it seriously. She typed, let's see, that every person who cares about you take the Vicodin for the pain in small dosages, but I swear, no, I didn't need Vicodin for pain. It doesn't touch my physical pain, and there's no reason to take it for emotional. Anyway, she typed, but I swear to God, if you fucking do this, I will personally make them all know what the fuck they did. And trust me, life will not be easy for them, with or without me there reminding them. I'm already going to speak with them. I have a good feeling I see this right here. This part right here. This. Let's see. Oh, cool. See, that's the reason that I made the Michelle Brannick profile. I wasn't gonna have people hurting Natalie and Alicia and Maddie. I love them. They just didn't understand. I needed my life to end. I didn't need people hurt. I didn't want Joanna to hurt my friends. I'm already going to speak with them. I have a good feeling I could fix this. I typed, me feeling this way isn't a choice. I can't make it stop. I'm pretty sure I have brain damage from not sleeping and juicing up everything. If you can't help, don't take it personal. It's not your fault I hurt. It really was. She was one of many people who were hurting me by not taking time to understand until this point. And instead of helping how I needed, she was making me have to be afraid for Natalie and Alicia and Maddie being hurt. Joanna making their life hell, and I didn't want that. I wanted them to have good lives. I just didn't want to be victimized anymore, and I still don't. And you see how hard I've been fighting for Natalie's voice. I still puke a lot. She types, so have you just accepted this as your life? Do nothing to change it because you again and again tell yourself it's impossible? That's the thing, I hadn't been telling myself it's impossible. I've been trying to get help stopping it. Types, do nothing to change it. That's nothing to change it. I reached out to Joanna, asked for help stopping the abuse. That's what I needed help with. But I needed her to stop and listen. You should hear her on the phone. Oh my God. Like, talk about pampered princess. I kept waiting for her to tell me about how she didn't sleep either because there was a pea under one of her mattresses. And I wasn't telling myself it was impossible. If I thought it was impossible, I wouldn't have been reaching out to my friends for help. She typed, well, nothing is impossible. God, fucking philosophical goddamn bullshit. It's just not help. Types, well, nothing is impossible, and if you just fucking stay alive long enough for me to prove it to you, that would be fucking awesome because it is possible. Type no, and as much as I want to scream right now, I know you're only getting it wrong because it's texting. I tried to get her to call. I tried to get her to stop and listen to understand. And I did give her a chance. By December, it just... There's a bunch more. I mean, it goes all the way to when Natalie was killed. There's a bunch more from before. Here's the next one. I suppose I can do that. We'll continue going through it. But no, and as much as I want to scream right now, I know you were only getting it wrong because it's texting. I won't kill myself here, Jojo. The boy lives here. That's Jamie's son. I was at Jamie Curtis's in Rapid City, South Dakota. That's where I made the Michelle Brannick profile. But Sean has nothing to do with texting. You need love, human contact, good food, and a safe place to sleep. Well, duh. But the thing is, I need people to stop abusing me. I was moving around from place to place, forced into homelessness. I was staying at Ken and Leah's, and they weren't being helpful. They were being the opposite of it. They were being abusive to Gabriel. It was just a scary situation. And obviously, she was not getting any of this. She was too busy typing pretty words to stop and say, what's going on, Sean? Here, she's just arguing about her pretty words. At least she's right about this stuff, but I mean, seriously, I already knew this. She's playing Captain Obvious, okay? Philosophically, if you do nothing, you get nothing. Realistically, being called a mentally ill person makes it so that you have to have a friend or family who cares. And obviously, in this video, you get to see Joanna Taylor Smith did type asking exactly those things. Anyway, she types, and maybe some exercise. Everyone needs that. Oh my God, duh. She typed to be happy and healthy. Those are things we need. Duh. And fucking intend to fight with every fucking ounce of, let's see, ounce of my being to make sure every ducking human on planet Earth and beyond has bread, water, food, and shelter. So stay alive. You don't have to worry until I'm back in Colorado. I know zero drug dealers here. Yes, it is texting that fucks shit up, which is why I try to talk. She typed, well, we should be able to talk soon. I typed KK. She typed so much. Love you, sweetheart. Sleep if you can. I hope you will. And of course, I went to Virginia to stop Natalie from killing herself. How fucked up is that? And then it's my old phone number there. It's September 12th. So she could call. And of course, there's September 12th and all of that stuff. And they were not delivered. It was sucking. I got a ticket to Virginia going to Elliott's coffee shop in Norfolk for my birthday. It was the last place I was able to feel loved. Go to places I needed in my pain. I was gonna That was the last place I saw Natalie. And, you know, that night, they did both make me feel loved. Natalie and Alicia both. We went to Elliott's Coffee Grounds because that's where Alicia wanted to go. But after my birthday and having that broken phone that I was given for my birthday, and like, it sucked so badly. Plus with Natalie getting busted with her hair on, it was horrible. So I was gonna go to Virginia and I was gonna kill myself on my birthday in 2000. If I'd have killed myself on my birthday in 2017, Natalie might still be alive today. I just needed it to stop. Like, man, why would you do that to yourself? Like, I understand you want to die. Why would you go to the very place that has given you crazy for the last year? And that's the thing, it wasn't the place. I was getting driven crazy in Boulder, Colorado, because that's where I was being abused. That's where Joanna Taylor Smith was, by the way. She was living in Boulder, Colorado at the time. I'd known Joanna Taylor Smith since she was a kid at this point, and I've been holding on by a string since before you met me. Natalie didn't make me want to kill myself. Jamie did 8 years ago. Natalie just took my hope away. Don't hurt them for it, please. You see, I'm asking her not to hurt them. She talked, I don't hurt anyone, Sean, but you were hurting yourself and them by making that choice. No, she wasn't shutting the fuck up. She needed to stop typing and listening. And that's the problem with all of you. You just keep typing. You just keep typing pretty stuff. Why couldn't she stop wanting? This is an argument, is what it is. It's literally no matter what I type, she's not understanding any of it. And that's the reality of all of you. Every bit of this is dismissive. She's not even trying to understand my boundaries. And she's wanting to try to pity party me and make me feel like crap. As if I'm a bad person for being abused to the point that I wanted my life to end. I asked for help. And what I got was blown off. And yeah, the ticket didn't go through because I couldn't figure out how to use a prepaid credit card. I told you I suck with this stuff. Natalie didn't care though. Anyway, it ended up being a few days before she ended up anything at all. That's on my birthday, October 18th, 2018. Also, I fucked up my foot while I was in Virginia. And everybody got some reason to fall asleep or something shows up, or every time last minute people say I wasn't trying to get help. I absolutely was. And it wasn't just her that I was going to see. She wasn't the only one who said she'd meet up with me or any of that. I typed yes, I'm still in Colorado. Nobody came to see me. Nobody called me. It's like nobody actually gives a, October 24th. Tell you what, go fuck yourself. You won't help me die and can't help me with Natalie and Maddie and can't find the time to call in 5 fucking weeks. Fuck you. You're a perfect example of why I want to be dead. I told you it wasn't the predators who were making me feel like ending my life. It wasn't the people who were victimizing me. It was the friends like Joanna Taylor Smith. Not getting it.
Look away.
Anyway, I'm gonna shut this off now. There's a lot of it. Alright, go from the very top and scroll down. A few video calls. Important stuff. Anyway, I got all those files prepared so that I could send them to the investigators they need to be sent to, and then they wouldn't tell me who those needed to be sent to. No matter what, it's somebody else. I gotta call mental health. I'm like, boy, can we do something other than mental health? Could we find a way to actually turn this stuff in now? Maybe that's a good idea. Alright, I don't know how to paste that apparently. See if this one's anywhere in there. Part that I was looking for was obviously I let her know. And I wish I had the text messages between her and I at this point because it gives a more full story. This one right here.
How long do you work? 2 hours. $2 an hour? I know it's 2 hours. $2 an hour. Why are you laughing? Bro.
P-roll bags. I'm gonna have to end this shortly. There's some other stuff on here too. There's a lot of it. I was being thrown off all that time by so many people, not just Joanna Taylor Smith. And I was even assaulted well, I went over there to see her in person. I gave her the hammer and I got assaulted. It was not fun. So I'll post this and we'll actually look up the name Natalie Marie. We're going to find Natalie Ballinger. Very easy to find. This is her last public post. That's the Michelle Brannick profile. Now if you notice here it says, I made this account so I could get rid of my real Facebook permanently. It didn't work. I hate Facebook. You know what the messed up thing is? I made this profile so that I could protect Natalie and Alicia and Maddie Boa from harm. They pushed me to the point that I just wanted my life to end. Their friends and their family, their drug buddies. But Facebook wouldn't let me do it because I didn't have a death certificate. I begged Jamie Curtis to shoot me in the head in September 2017 while I was in South Dakota visiting her and a boy. She said she would if she didn't have a son, and I understood that. So this is what we did. Good to be radio. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind. Also, take a look at down the comments wrong. Some of those were from Natalie Ballinger while she was still alive. Guess what? She admitted the truth. You also get to see how her friends just jump to the meanest conclusions they can come to and were as mean as possible. Obviously, I didn't get to the Marcio Estrada stuff tonight. It all started somewhere though, and this shows I was telling the truth from the very beginning. It's just getting people to listen. Oh, and here's Bobby Forrest. He's our one mutual friend. We used to have more than one mutual friend. By the way, he's a missing person, sort of. Nobody else seems to care about him. Anyway, good to be ready. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.